Why is it that some people can walk into any room and instantly become the center of attention? It's not their looks. It's not money. And it's definitely not luck. It's their social skills. The way they talk, the way they listen, the way they make people feel. These small behaviors create a powerful impact that most people don't even realize. The truth is, attraction isn't built in isolation, it's built in interaction. And if you know how to connect with people the right way, you don't just get noticed, you become unforgettable. In this video, you'll discover 7 social skills that can completely transform how people see you and respond to you. Master these, and you won't have to chase attention anymore. Attention will come to you. So let's get started. One of the most powerful social skills that instantly builds connection is subtle mirroring. This means gently matching the other person's tone, energy, and body language without making it obvious. When done naturally, it creates a sense of familiarity and comfort. Human beings are naturally drawn to people who feel similar to them. When someone talks in a calm tone and you respond in the same calm energy, it feels aligned. If they are more expressive and you match that slightly, the interaction feels more natural and engaging. This small adjustment makes the other person feel understood without you even saying it directly. For example, if someone is speaking slowly and thoughtfully, don't rush your response. Match their pace. If they are smiling and relaxed, reflect that same positive energy. Even small things like posture or gestures can be mirrored gently. The key is subtlety. Don't copy them exactly or too quickly because that can feel fake or awkward. Instead, let it happen naturally over time. The goal is not to imitate, it's to create harmony in the interaction. Mirroring also helps reduce social tension. When people feel that you are on the same wavelength, they become more open and comfortable. Conversations flow more easily, and the connection feels effortless. The best part is that this works almost unconsciously. People may not realize why they feel good around you. They just do. Mirroring is not about changing yourself. It's about adapting your energy to connect better. And when people feel that connection, they are naturally drawn to you. One of the simplest yet most powerful social skills is using a person's name during conversation. It may seem like a small detail, but it has a strong emotional impact. A person's name is deeply connected to their identity, and when you use it naturally, it makes them feel seen, valued, and important. When someone hears their name, their attention instantly increases. It creates a personal connection in the conversation. Instead of feeling like just another person, they feel recognized. This small habit can make your interaction more meaningful without any extra effort. For example, instead of saying, "That's a good point," you can say, "That's a really good point, Ali." It feels more direct and personal. It shows that you are engaged and paying attention. However, the key is to use it naturally. Don't overuse their name in every sentence, as it can sound forced or unnatural. Use it at the right moments, like when greeting them, emphasizing a point, or ending a conversation. Another benefit is that it helps you remember people better. When you consciously use someone's name, it strengthens your memory and makes future interactions smoother. Using names also builds respect. It shows that you care enough to remember and acknowledge them, which is something many people overlook. Reaction is built on small details, and using someone's name is one of those simple habits that creates a strong, positive impression. It's not just a word, it's a powerful way to make someone feel important. One of the most overlooked yet powerful social skills is knowing how to use pauses. Most people feel uncomfortable with silence, so they rush to fill every gap with words. But in reality, those who are comfortable with pauses appear more confident, calm, and in control. When you speak without stopping, your words can lose impact. But when you pause at the right moments, it gives weight to what you say. It allows the other person to process your words, making your message more meaningful. Pauses also show that you're not nervous or trying too hard. You're relaxed and in control of the conversation. This creates a strong impression because confidence is often reflected in how comfortable you are with silence. Another important benefit is that pauses improve your thinking. Instead of reacting instantly, you take a moment to gather your thoughts and respond more clearly. This makes your communication smarter and more intentional. Pauses are also powerful in listening. When someone finishes speaking, don't jump in immediately. A brief pause shows that you are considering what they said. It makes the interaction feel more thoughtful and respectful. The key is to use pauses naturally. Don't make them too long or awkward, just enough to create space and control in the conversation. Over time, this habit makes your speaking style more impactful and your presence more noticeable. Silence is not weakness, it's strength. When you master the art of pauses, your words carry more power, and your presence becomes hard to ignore. One of the most attractive social skills you can develop is genuine curiosity. Most people listen with a mindset of judging, deciding whether they agree, disagree, or what they'll say next. But when you replace judgment with curiosity, everything changes. Being curious means you are truly interested in understanding the other person. Instead of assuming or labeling, you ask questions, you explore their thoughts, experiences, and feelings without trying to prove yourself right. This makes the other person feel respected and valued. When people feel judged, they become guarded. They hold back, filter their words, and the conversation stays shallow. But when they feel safe, when they sense no judgment, they open up. They share more honestly, and the connection becomes deeper. Curiosity also makes conversations more engaging. Instead of boring, predictable talks, you create meaningful discussions. Simple questions like, "What made you think that?" or "How did you experience that?" can turn a normal conversation into something memorable. Another benefit is that you learn more. Every person has a different perspective, and when you approach conversations with curiosity, you gain new insights instead of just repeating your own ideas. The key is to be genuine. Don't ask questions just for the sake of it. Actually care about the answers. Listen with interest, not with the intention to judge or correct. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel understood, not evaluated. When you become curious instead of judgmental, your presence feels safe, engaging, and deeply attractive. One of the most underrated social skills is how you end a conversation. Most people focus only on how they start or carry a conversation, but the ending is what people remember the most. If you leave on a positive and memorable note, your impression stays strong even after you're gone. Ending on a high note means leaving the interaction with good energy. It could be a genuine compliment, a light joke, a positive statement, or simply expressing that you enjoyed the conversation. This creates a lasting emotional impact. For example, instead of just saying, "Okay, bye," you can say something like, "I really enjoyed talking to you," or "That was a great conversation." These small phrases make the other person feel appreciated and valued. Another important point is timing. Don't drag the conversation until it becomes boring or awkward. It's better to end it while the vibe is still good. This leaves the other person wanting more, which naturally builds attraction. Ending conversations confidently also shows self-awareness. It signals that you're comfortable and not dependent on keeping the interaction going unnecessarily. This habit creates a strong psychological effect. People tend to remember the last feeling they had in an interaction. So if you leave them with a positive emotion, they associate that feeling with you. In the end, it's not just about how long you talk. It's about how you make people feel when you leave. And when you consistently end on a high note, people don't just remember you. They look forward to seeing you again.